Welcome. So this is back-to-back defensive masterclasses from Cameroon. They shut down Nigeria, no goals. A lot of people said the Nigeria goalkeeper, Cameroon's goalkeeper saved Cameroon. But if you notice, in both games against Nigeria and Algeria, even though Nigeria had a lot of shots, they were shots on goal, but they weren't the types of decisive shots. Cameroon would not give you decisive shots. Cameroon will shut down the middle. You will not get central attack. You won't attack the box from them through the center backs. You won't do that. You have to come from the wings. And by the time you get a shot, it's already lost its steam, and it's easier for the goalkeeper to save. One thing I've noticed about Cameroon's defense is they're just like Spain. They don't mark players or they don't mark the ball. They mark spaces. And they're disciplined. You can't drag a Cameroonian defender out of his space. They're going to maintain their space and make you go.
They will not buy your idea.
No, they don't buy that shit. You can't. You can't do that. So they stay in their position, which is what helps them. And they're going to make you find the least attractive shot because you're not going to get the type of shot you want because you're not going to be able to create separation. You're not going to be able to confuse their center backs and their full backs. That's the key to their game. The second key to their game is very fast and direct and powerful counter attacks. The only problem is that they don't score goals. And I have a feeling that their lack of scoring goals is going to cost them this championship. If they were a team that could score and translate their transitions and their good defense, I would say that they should win this. But I'm thinking this is going to be a Malawi game, which is going to be very good. But I'm going to give a slight edge to Malawi because Malawi is a scoring machine, and Cameroon won't be able to exploit the fact that they can do. Malawi is susceptible to counterattacks, but you have to be able to score after you do it. What are your thoughts on Falabi?
Yeah, you're absolutely right. One thing about Cameroon that I noticed is that they have placed a lot of emphasis on defending their box. And they do that very, very well. You mentioned the way they defend marking spaces and not the individuals themselves. And I noticed yesterday that at any point in time, they are always very compact. You don't see more than 3 or 4 meters gap between the defenders. And once one defender advances, there's always someone stepping into the position. So it's not about their defenders. It's about defending as a unit. They do that very well. Yeah. Now, once in a while, when they get a counter attack, because they don't get forward frequently, they really don't know what to do with the ball. So they just release the chances. So a team like Cameroon, if you score them first, somehow, it becomes difficult for them to equalize. And they can play with them. But if they remain compact and keep defending and you don't score, the best they can do, like Mustafa said, is to take it into extra time or penalties. But the way it is, Malawi will be the more adventurous of the two teams when they meet.
Yeah.
But they look very
you look at the Cameroon scored a free kick. They don't usually score in the run of play. They scored a free kick against Nigeria. That's what saved them. And then they just shut down the game. Yesterday, no goals. They won by penalties. So they're going to have to score goals.
Kind of mechanism.
Because this Malawi team is a goal-scoring machine. Yeah. But they're meeting a very good defense. But Malawi know how they're going to get at least one goal with those two sisters.
They're going to have to draw them out.
Yeah. They're going to draw them out. And so it'll be a good game. I don't want to bet against Cameroon because Cameroon has just been winning and Cameroon has history. They have a footballing history. Malawi is new to football, so it's going to be a tight game either way. That's my last thoughts. What are your thoughts, Warif? Yeah.
Well, this final is going to be a blast. Why did I say so? We know that both teams, they are good in their different areas. Like the Cameroonians, they are good in their discipline in their defense and they are good in the midfield. Their goalkeeper, if I'm not wrong, I think she should be one of the best keeper in this WAFCON. Then the only weakness in Cameroonian team is that they don't deliver. Look at yesterday, most of the pull-out ball that they would just tap in, finish it, we couldn't get it. That's their weakness. Then for the Malawian team, I think they need to work hard, the Chawenga sisters and the squad, because Cameroonians, they are good. They are not easily, their defense cannot easily be broken.
No,
and again, for them to score that Cameroonian keeper, they need something extraordinary because that lady, if you watch the game against Morocco, most of the true balls they give passes. She's always quick to come out to get the ball. Even she's smart. So I think these are the area the Malawian team coach and the players, they need to study the keeper very well. But it's going to be a good one. Then if it comes to, what's it called? 50-50 ball possession, like challenge or bullying also. The Malawians, they should avoid it because if they come to that one-on-one, the Cameroonians will beat it to them. But one thing I like about the Malawian ladies is that they use long balls, they run, they are athletic. I think with that. But this final is going to be 50-50.
Yeah, it's going to be 50-50. It's going to be close, so we'll see. I don't want to say any scores. I don't want anybody to get mad at me, but I just have this feeling that Malawi will pull this off because of the two sisters, but the problem, but Malawi is missing one of their players to red card. That's a big deal. Yeah. All right, follow me. Last thoughts and take us out.
Yeah, I'm saying it could be one of those games where Cameroon do a marking job on Temwa, and then the other people get free. The Tabitha, the Rose, Kadzele, and the Chimzulu. So because they know she's the danger person,
Kadzele has a red card though, right?
Kadzele is gotten a red card. So by double teaming Temwa, you discover that she will now be making assists and then free up the other people because it's a cup final. I'd imagine that they realize that if they mark Temwa, maybe half the job is done. I'm just thinking for them. But I think Malawi will have just enough.
And even it's almost impossible to double team Temwa anyway because she'll lose you. In other words, if you try to mark her, she'll find a way to. Like like in basketball where you try to mark Michael Jordan and he'll do it. She'll even fake you out when you're trying to defend her.
Just do a crossover or something. She's really very skillful.
Yeah. All right. So take us out of Falari.
Another brilliant show. We've been discussing the finals of WAFCON 2026 between Cameroon and Malawi. Mustafa has been here with his thoughts. Warifa too with his brilliant analysis. My name is Afolabi, signing off from here. Like, share, and subscribe.
This game is at 5. Ivory Coast.
Nigeria has a game today with South Africa.
At 9. At 9.
Our match is 9.
Yeah, if you're watching the Ivory Coast one, then we can after the game we can do one, but I won't be back. We won't do it till 8:30, 8:45. Then we'll just watch the Nigeria match. So we'll do the Ivory Coast review at 8:45. Yeah.
Okay.
That's or 8:30. That's 30 minutes before the Nigeria match. Okay. Then we'll do the
and then we'll do the next one after the Nigerian game.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Have a nice day.
Nice one. Thank you.